One automated sequence beats 50 manual follow-ups. Here's why. One focused sales funnel built around the right audience beats 10 boosted posts thrown at cold Facebook traffic. That's why reach without direction is just noise, and you've been paying for noise. Give me the next 4 minutes and I'll walk you through the funnel first framework, the 3-step process for building a simple automated system that turns a stranger that found your content online into a paying member without you manually chasing anyone. And if you want the sales funnel training workshop so that you can start building your automated system this week, drop funnel in the comments and I'll send it to you. My name is Sandra. I'm the owner of the Real Estate Growth Program, where I help house flippers across the country automate their lead flow and grow membership without being glued to the phone 24/7. In every single video, I'll give you one thing that you can implement immediately. Here's the problem that I see constantly. Someone creates a solid piece of content. It gets views, a few people comment, and then nothing happens. No follow-up, no next step. The interested person moves on, never to be heard from again. No next step. You did all the work to get their attention, and then you let them walk right out the door. Most people respond to this by posting more. They think if I can just post more consistently and build an audience naturally, they will naturally convert. Or they slide into DMs manually, trying to follow up with everyone who engaged with them. They spend hours on conversations that go nowhere, which causes burnout. And they conclude that social media is not going to work for their business. More content and more manual DMs solve a volume problem. But your problem is not a volume problem. It's a conversion problem. You already have people paying attention. The gap is where someone is interested and there's no automated path that captures them and educates them and moves them towards joining. Without a funnel, you're relying on the interested person to find your page, remember who you were, and figure out how to join you. Most won't do that. The funnel does all that work for you automatically. Here's the funnel first framework, the 3 components every simple automated membership must have in order to succeed. Create a brand identity. So you want to make sure that your funnel feels trustworthy before anyone opts in. This isn't about a fancy logo or a professional video setup. It's about consistency. When they land on your page, you want them to say, this is exactly the right page. This is exactly where I came from. Because when someone lands on your page from your ad, it needs to look like the same brand. The same brand that they just saw on the YouTube. So they trust is being built at that time. Branding your funnel correctly means the cold stranger is already warming up before they even click a button. Step 2 is build the opt-in mechanism. This is your lead magnet. This is the one page that captures interested people. This is where you exchange something of value for their email. So you give it to them for free. And if you're in a house flipping membership, if that's your business, then you might want to create something like a checklist, a mini training session, a PDF, some type of resource that the house flipper can use immediately, and they can use it in their next deal. So they opt in and they give you their email. So this is giving you permission to then follow up with them automatically. So step 3, build the follow-up sequence that educates the lead until they're ready to join. This is where the automation does all the work. Your emails and texts go out on a schedule, delivering value, addressing objections, and moving the lead closer to a buying decision without you manually doing anything. The funnel runs while you're at the job, while you're with your kids at a game, while you're closing on your next flip. That's what automating your business actually means. This works because it removes you from the bottleneck. Right now, membership growth is limited by how many conversations you can personally have. A funnel removes that ceiling. One good ad pointing to one good funnel can have hundreds of conversations at the same time. And the follow-up with all of them is automatically done. You can build a basic version of this today with just a few tools. I only use two. I use Ontraport and Canva. And if you would like to have this mapped out for you step by step, and you can start your sales funnel workshop, you can use my sales funnel workshop taking you through every single piece. So there's no guessing, you know exactly where to go and what to do next. And if you want to walk through my sales funnel training workshop to build your own automated membership system, drop funnel in the comments and I'll send it to you. You can literally start mapping your funnel this week using the workshop as your guide. It walks you through the brand setup, the opt-in page, and the follow-up sequence. It does it in order so that you actually see how it works instead of trying to piece it together by watching 10 different YouTube videos and still not knowing exactly what to do or if you're setting it up correctly. You'll be able to map it out completely and know that it's going to run correctly around the clock. 24/7, your funnel is working for you. That's the difference between having a hustle and having a business. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Hope you now see the value of automating your business. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. But above all, subscribe to my channel. You do not want to miss any of the future trainings. I'll see you tomorrow.